Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, I know it's been a while since everyone has heard from me, but we all know how depression goes, right? And we all go through it sometimes. Not as long as I did. I wasn't that depressed that long, but I just think the big C could discourage me. You all know how it goes. But anyhow. So in my video, if you all have seen in January, I was learning or studying how to become a virtual assistant, and I completed the course in January and February. I completed the course in February. So I wanted to talk about my experience and what I learned and who I did the course with. So I did the course with Caribbean Virtual Business Solutions on Facebook. The teacher was Leslie Ann Gordon. She also runs the group and she is known as the Virtual Assistant Mother of the Caribbean. Uh, so, guys, if you have any questions or whatever, you could feel free to message the group or join the group and ask her. I will post the link for the group below. And so let's talk about my experience. So I always wanted to become a virtual assistant. Reason being, but my personal reason being is because I went through a lot of things when I was younger, and because I know I'm getting older and I know I probably want a child or two, and you just want to put things in place. So I always wanted to be like home to take care of my child. Um, the child income as it, but you still want to put things in place for when that happens. So that was one of the reasons for me going and do this course, and just be like that work from home mommy kind of vibes kind of thing. So yeah, that was one of the reasons for me doing that. I also do have a normal job like everybody. I work in a pharmacy, but anyhow, so that was one of my personal reasons for becoming or studying to become a virtual assistant. So if you see me looking down, it's because I have some notes here, so I'm looking into the notes. So one of the things I realized they don't tell you about when you come a VA, it's going to take you a while to get clients. So majority of the clients that you will get won't be permanent clients, they are going to be temporary clients. So still look at that as experience, still look at that as you learning, because you want to learn the ropes as things goes. And getting temporary clients is a very good thing, because that client will tell the next client and that person will tell the next person, and that is how eventually your clientele will grow. But when you get these temporary clients, please make sure that you receive your payment upfront. Whether you receive 20%, 30% of your payment, whatever it may be, please receive your payment upfront. Guys, so these are things they don't tell you when you become a virtual assistant that I learned for myself, but everybody's story is going to be different, and there are things everybody is going to learn differently for themselves. So from creating an Instagram business page, from creating a Facebook page, this is what I did. So, and also by talking to other VAs, they have expressed the same the same problem. I wouldn't say it's a problem because everybody doing their thing out here, so I'll say as the frustration, I will say. So when you create your Instagram page and in your hashtags you put VA or new VA or however the case may be prepared that you are going to get a lot of life coaches or business coaches are going to message you. And I've heard from one or two other VAs that sometimes they get fed up because they come at you in abundance. You don't get like one message a day or two messages a day. There are people that get like 5 messages a day or 8 messages a day from business coaches. So we're not saying anything is wrong with that. but I've heard from some VAs that they have reached a point where it is they just started ignoring the messages. For me personally, I'll probably just message it back and say thanks very much for your info. I'm not interested at the moment. I already have a coach, or however the case may be. I mean, because at the end of the day, all of us trying to um, let's see what I'm looking for. All of us trying to, like, get to know what is it that I'm looking for. Guys, it would slip my mind, but whatever. But all of us trying to make it out there, and all of us trying to market ourselves. Sorry, all of us trying to market ourselves to get to know clients and other people and stuff like that. And I think for some VAs, they say like when they get a message and they're thinking, oh, it's a potential client, it's a coach messaging them. But I would just like to say, don't get annoyed by it. You could just simply send them a message saying that, hey, I already have a coach, or I'm not interested at the moment, because we all trying to do a little something out there. Alright. The another tip I would say is, this is for the new VAs, and I learned this also. When you are now starting off and you get a client or clients, please, on your contract, when you are creating your contract, please put on your contract, or if it's a word to word or however it may be, please tell your client that you need to get either a 50% down payment for your service, or give full payment, however you want to do it. But please make sure and get a down payment for your service, because I've heard stories where it is VAs have done logos, flyers, or just admin work for clients, and the client literally dumped them, like block them from all their social networks and just disappear. And where it is now, they have to go on these VA groups and make all these clients and post them up, and sometimes it doesn't even be the real client name, it doesn't be the real profile picture, it doesn't be a real client. So make sure you get some form of down payment before you do this job for this client. Reason being is, you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste your products. You don't want to waste your brain space. So make sure you get some form of payment when it is you are doing any job for any form of client. So guys, that's, don't want to make this video too long, but yeah, that is one of the reasons I wanted to become a virtual assistant, and I just wanted to share my little story and stuff with you all. And we all trying to do something out here, we all trying to market ourselves out here. Don't give up, give yourself time. Because majority of the clients that I get, I haven't gotten a permanent clients, I get temporary clients. And another tip I'll advise new VAs, like, if you, I know some people become VAs because they want to come out of the corporate world, but if it is you have a corporate job, a normal 9 to 5 job or whatever, please stick with that job for at least a year until you have built your clientele, where it is probably you can have 3 or 4 or 3 or 5 clients, permanent clients. Because you don't want to get a client, this client sign a contract with you, you're thinking this client permanent, and within 6 months, a 6 month period, this client leaves, or tell you, hey, I no longer want your services, thanks very much, and etc. and stuff. So my advice to you is, at least do it after a year. Make sure you have this client for at least a year before you can leave your corporate job, because as I said, anything you're getting into, you're going to get horror stories, you're going to get stories on people doing, leaving their corporate job because they have two clients, and then like months later on, the client tell them, well, hey, I don't want your service anymore, thanks very much, and they end up without a job, money. So my advice to you is, please don't leave your corporate job as yet. Yes, start to see goal, but make sure you have at least 4 or 5 clients who are permanent, and you have that client for at least a year, because trust and believe me, there are lots of VAs that I have come across in groups that I have read stories on where they say they have gotten clients and they think to themselves, hey, things going well, and within a 6 month period, that's it. That client tell them, hey, no longer want the service, and etc. And sometimes now they end up without a job, or they end up without money coming and a form of income coming and all, etc. Yeah, but being a VA, I would always say it's a very, very good sideline hustle. Um, Me personally, I would always use it as a sideline hustle, because being from the Caribbean, when you try to get work internationally, it is very hard, because when you go on these VA groups, you are thinking to yourself, well, hey, okay, let me apply for this job, and then when you're reading through, majority of them just want people from the US or the UK. So people in those countries may be a little easier for them to become a VA or to get clients and stuff like that, because that's where majority of the clients are looking for VAs, in their own country or in that country. I don't know if it's because of the time difference. I'm not sure. Alright, but yeah, don't just don't give up. If that is your dream and that is something that you want to do, don't give up. Keep pushing for it. I mean, everybody's story is different, so your story might be as different from mine. I've known one or two people in the Caribbean who started off the VA job, and they got clients within a month, within 2 months, the thing is, it's not that you won't get clients, you will get clients, but the thing is getting permanent clients. That is all the issue is. You'll get clients, temporary clients like me. I've gotten a good bit of temporary clients. People who have to do invoice for quotation, logos, who's starting off a new business and they want me to help them start off an Instagram page. You will get that. You will get that. And the next thing is, don't be afraid to come out of your niche. So for example, I am a real estate VA, but majority of people or some people who contact me is not real estate clients. So once you can do it, don't turn it down because it's not in your niche. You understand? Because sometimes you'll get admin work where you have to do admin um, jobs for people and stuff like that. You just take it because everything goes along word of mouth. This client might tell somebody, hey, I have this girl who did so and so for me. You could get in contact with her. She was really, really great. And that is how eventually it goes, right? But anyway, guys, I will post the link to the group in my description where I did my VA course. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment or message me on Instagram at Apollonia Trumpets. So I hope you all to have a wonderful, wonderful day or night or evening wherever you are, and keep safe. Bye.